Hi guys, my name is Lemon and welcome to Virtual Fruit. Today with a little unboxing of the Bigscreen Beyond 2E. So let's just go ahead and open the little one first. Okay. All right. So this is the universal fit cushion. Apparently they ship it in both soft. It says like soft on it in the middle, or firm. And this one, yeah, this one is definitely like much more softer than this one. Now I'm a little bit concerned that they only shipped these and without like the halo strap, which would mean that I'm most likely or perhaps not be able to use it quite yet, but we'll see you know what's in the other package. Let's just move them away for now. There is the packaging of the Bigscreen Beyond 2E. Also says Beyond 2. So yeah, let's just open that baby up. And look at this. This is a pretty nice view, I would say. It looks really cool. So let me just take it out. And there it is, the Bigscreen Beyond 2E. Smallest VR headset on the market. Pretty crazy. By the way, I'm sorry for my finger. I had some tiny little accident, but it's nothing serious. Okay, so wait, before I, take the foil away here, I'll just open the rest of the goods. And we can see here we have a couple of more items here. So first, I guess it's like the head strap. That's interesting. Then we got, I'm assuming that's kind of like the one that goes sort of like above your head, like this. And these are, I'm not even sure entirely yet. I think this one is like the thing to adjust the IPD. I'm not entirely sure what this is yet. All right, and here we have like the cable to connect everything to. So it has 2 USB on the right side and one DisplayPort cable. All right. And here is the USB cable. And here we got some light, so some nice little, what are these called? I forgot the name, but the ones where you can clean, yeah, microfiber, little microfiber cloth. So very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'll put it all back in here for the moment and put that aside a little, so I have a little bit more room to work with here. So yeah, these are basically all the goods that you're getting in the regular big screen thing. So let me go ahead and remove that protective layer. And here we can see the Beyond 2E in all its glory without the protective layer or anything. I mean, generally speaking, it looks pretty cool. Like, and I actually like that they made it, you know, see-through, so you can actually, let me clean these lenses here a little bit. They're still a little foggy because of the, you know, they've been outside for the shipping. I actually just got this package like I don't know, half an hour ago, and I decided to make a video on it. And yeah, here you can see the lenses. So yeah, I think it is pretty cool. Oh, there's actually, oh no, there was just a tiny little foil still on there, but now I think it's cleared. And honestly, I think it just looks amazing, to be honest. I think it is great that we now can finally adjust the IPD and stuff like that. Now let me just go ahead and test one of these here. I think I'm gonna go with the firm one first. Okay, you just plug it on like that. You can't see me right now, by the way, but I'm sort of pushing it on my face a little bit. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not sure yet whether I'm actually be able to use this, you know, without the halo strap. Generally, this is meant to be used with the halo strap, but for some reason, you know, they haven't sent it yet. I'm not entirely sure whether they, you know, are behind in production or something like that. What I find a little bit weird is that they send it like this when perhaps you're not exactly able to use it like that, or not intended maybe, and yet, you know, you still sort of only have your 2 weeks return policy, I believe. But yeah, I might actually check back with Bigscreen on that, like whether they will give me sort of more time to be able to return it, because I don't think it's quite fair, like when you know, order something and they just, you know, ship you like half of it and you can't even test the half that you got, but then you only got 2 weeks return on the half that you got, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, of course. But yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of the foil over here. All right, perhaps I can at least assemble it like a tiny bit. So what's that? Is that something to do with this thingy? Yeah, I think that's kind of like an additional one of these, I believe. I think you can sort of push the cable through there, and oops. All right. Okay, this goes to the headset. Apparently it matters which side. I generally have it on the left. So yeah, this is more or less, I believe, how you're supposed to do this. And let's see. All right. Well, that's kind of like how your Bigscreen Beyond looks like without the halo strap, at least. I think it doesn't look too bad. Actually, I'm gonna try, probably just gonna go ahead and try whether I can actually, you know, put this on like that and whether it actually works. I was really hoping that I could do the review with the halo strap. I will definitely like try to get back with Bigscreen and see whether they sort of, you know, can do something about their return policy, you know, without having the halo strap, because that's not exactly what I ordered. I actually ordered something else from VR. Wait, what are they called? Wait, let me just go ahead and show you. All right, so this is what I ordered on my own. These are like different head interfaces. Sorry, face interfaces from Studioform Creative, and I think they're pretty good company for like VR peripherals. And they created this thing here that you can use instead of, you know, like the custom facial cushion or the halo strap that they sell. And I'm gonna try out whether this works as well. So yeah, again, stay tuned if you want to see like a review or something. I'm definitely gonna try this out. There's also like different thickness of facial cushions in here and stuff like that. And again, by the way, like everything here, just so you guys know, everything here I paid completely on my own. I'm not sponsored by anybody. And also, in case you decide to follow or subscribe to this account, I don't intend to ever be sponsored. Well, at least not in any way where, you know, my opinion is influenced in any kind of way. So yeah, if you want sort of truthful VR news and not sort of hyped up new products kind of reviews, then definitely subscribe. So yeah, this is basically all the facial cushion stuff. There's like some other things in here. I believe maybe I'm gonna go into this in another video a little bit more, but yeah, for the moment being, let me just go ahead and see whether I can actually put this on. All right, now just for the moment being, I was able to actually put this on without the halo strap. I must say, like this, I believe it's actually kind of usable like that, I believe. I will definitely have to further test this in like the review, but I mean, I believe you perhaps could use it that way. I don't think it's an ideal way to use it that way. But let's say if you don't have anything else at hand, this might actually work. So, well, let me just go ahead and try the Studioform Creative one. And this is how it would look like with the Studioform Creative one. And yeah, I think At least at first, this actually feels slightly better, you know, just because like the pressure is definitely applied a little bit more evenly around my face. But in general, I'm a little disappointed. I would really like to try the Halo strap, as I believe this is like the best way to use the Bigscreen Beyond 2. And by the way, like the reason why I didn't want to get the the custom facial cushion is just because I actually had a Bigscreen Beyond 1 and they didn't get my facial cushion right at all. Like it didn't fit very well at all, and therefore I just thought, you know, I don't really want to get the risk anymore. I also don't really like to have to send them like back and forth and everything just to get it right, and yeah, therefore, you know, I'm trying to use like the more universal cushions that they offer. And yeah, again, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in, you know, more information about the Bigscreen Beyond 2E, I'm definitely gonna make some form of review. You know, I'm not entirely sure yet how, you know, we managed to make like the full review without like the Halo strap that I really wanted to try. Yeah, but I guess I'm just gonna work with whatever I have here and, you know, see how well it's actually gonna perform. And yeah, for me it's really important that you guys are actually getting real feedback from somebody who's actually tried it, who's not sponsored or anything like that. And the reason is just because, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, I got the Bigscreen Beyond 1 and I wasn't really happy with it at all. I have a lot of friends in VRChat who had the same experience. In fact, I don't know that many people, at least in my personal circle, who were too pleased with the first generation. And so now I'm kind of, you know, very curious how much they were actually able to improve on some of the things that, you know, a few of us didn't like so much about the first generation. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.